Welcome, Planeswalkers, to Magic Duels. I'm your host Roman, and we're gonna run tokens into the face of our enemies. I had a really bad last duel. I ran to a, well, badly built deck, but really badly, and I couldn't play my hand because I didn't have any freaking forest. I had the 3 Umbriel Groves in my hand, I had the Rogue, I had the Grafter, I had 2 anointed possessions on the battlefield, I had 1 monument on the battlefield, I was stopping the big 6/6 bears of my opponent, but the game just decided not to give me green land for over 20... was it? I believe it was at least 15 turns, like 15 cards. That's not even bad luck, it's a curse. So yeah, and we've lost. I've lost a close duel against white and red on Creation, and I lost another duel against green and black MVP with Investigate, with Languishes. Yeah, well, and the game is trolling me. I believe this is why the pro players are actually cheating. It's because the game is trolling us. The game is definitely trolling us. At least this time I'll be able to scramble my Umbriel Grove because I have all the lands in the world. But it's a waste, you know, playing the Grafter for nothing, it's waste. There's no better words for it, so oh well. Maybe this time it's gonna be better. And I've lost a lot of rankings because of that. Yeah, it was like 19 at least. Oh well. Things happens, right? And since I don't need 2 greens or things like that, and that's the problem. I actually changed my deck. I removed one of the planes and put in one more of the forest, because forest is here to make me ramp, basically. And if you don't have forest, then you are in deep trouble. So yeah, I decided to put one more forest, but basically it's just I swapped one plane for a forest. Nothing too special here. He's down to 3 black, probably a control deck, a mono black control deck. So if I don't summon anything, I'm out of trouble, right? This is how it works. Let's monument. Because, well, everybody knows when you're playing against a black deck, if your opponent doesn't bring anything back, it's that he's waiting to kill something of yours. And then if he's waiting for kill something of yours, let's just not bring him anything to kill. Right? Not even a Planeswalker. Especially not a Planeswalker. Like a Ajani. Because the value of Ajani is when there's creature on the battlefield to exile before it dies. At least before it dies. And he played an enchantment. If our opponent would gain life, he will lose that many life instead, in black. I don't remember many cards in black to actually give your opponent life, but hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he does have something in black which gives life to your opponent. Yeah, let's graft it. There's no point in doing it. Because Grafter is here to defend your thing. And since it's going to become the... well, it comes out before the token when you're able to... or maybe he's actually waiting on doing that. Like discarding something with madness and stuff. Nope. He's just doing things that I don't understand. And I'm not going to complain. Again, I ran into the curse of the land, so... oh well. Everybody has its problem. And that's only giving the hexproof to a creature, so... it will be, in my opinion, best move to play a Ajani, but... it's just going to get sniped, you know? And there's way better way to play a Ajani. Like when your opponent brings creature out. Like, right now, right? And then you just snipe it. Yeah, like that. So it's already some value out of it. It will give your opponent some HP, but that's about all it's going to do. And this one costs only 1 to play, so I should be able to play this and the Jenny. And I will, and a Jenny will kill his one picker. No, exile it. It's even better, right? I'm gonna then kill to exile. What do you think? Well, there's no point not attacking. And if he doesn't have like destroy something to kill my Planeswalker, that Jenny will get his value straight out. Because he'll need to summon something big with flight to be able to get through my tokens. And my tokens will be able to, well, to get flight later in the game. The only problem is that Jenny doesn't give you land, but you can't complain about something like that, right? It makes basically you draw 2 cards but are not lands. Like, come on, man, you can complain about that. So basically, when you play a Jenny, it costs 6 mana to play it, and then it gives you at least, well, it makes you draw. What was I say? Reveal top 3 cards of the library. Put all permanent that are not lands in your hand. Basically, it gives you all the cards that you might need, and since it's already like 6 mana, if you're this late in the game and you need 6 mana, it's easily running a really bad deck, like my aggro, whatever it's called, or I don't know, you just bet maybe. And I don't know if you. Yeah, you probably saw the last duel or the previous last video that I uploaded when I ran into the guy who just kept on. He didn't want his agent to die. Basically, he kept on bringing it back from the graveyard, and I just kept on sniping it. So yeah. I don't really remember if it was it called if it was in the video that I recorded or not, if I lost or not, since in one video I just had really bad luck with no lands and stuff like that. And you know what, let's just block with my 2 tokens. It doesn't actually really matter with how many tokens I block, because when your opponent attacks like that, it's probably because he's gonna play Languish next turn. Or not, it's even better. And this card would be amazing if you could give hexproof to a creature. Not even a creature, but to a creature. So you could actually bring hexproof. Will it work? I don't believe it will. Like if you give hexproof to an enemy creature. If he tries to attach an aura to it or something like that. And yeah, this will not kill it. -2/-2 will definitely not kill it. And he just left. I'm not going to complain. And he will attach -2/-2 to my Grafter, apparently. Well, let's see what we'll draw. Since I don't have the prostration, I'll not play something. Because apparently it didn't give me the sorcery, I believe. Oh well, doesn't really matter. So I'll be able to just spam my priests out. And there's no point attacking with 0-2, we already know that. Nine is a bit expensive, especially if it comes with 4 out. But it will be definitely sooner out. Well, it will definitely be out sooner when DJ's, the flip Planeswalker. Is he going to snipe my Planeswalker? Yeah. Target creature control. Planeswalkers are not creatures, I believe, so too bad. It definitely doesn't matter, well, because the procession is out and now I'll just be able to attack with everything and it's still gonna be the game. Sorry about that, even the 0-4 will have its value. And my opponent left early, so he knew that he basically had no chance. Oh well. Again, especially since I was just keep on... I had a really great start. Now I can talk about it because I'm not going to jinx myself. But I had a really good start because I kept, I believe I win at least 6 duels in a row. I know I was a bit in the lower bracket, but still. And when I just kept on losing with the curse and just against great decks and great duelist. So I'm not gonna look into the eyes of the offered horse, or whatever it's called. I'm not even sure in English it exists, that phrase. But let's not. The last duel lasted like 11 or 12 minutes, so let's try to find somebody else to stomp, or hope to stomp. The really good thing about this deck is that I'm never actually getting, as I thought, well, there's a lot of stomp in the phrases, but yeah, stomped. I was always able to stall or struggle for a long time. When my struggle didn't work, it was either because I didn't get my anointed precision, like against the white and red aggro deck, I just couldn't keep up. Or it was I didn't just get any green cards, so I was not able to play my hand. I had a great start, like I was able to put monument to anointed possessions on battlefield. My opponent wiped himself out. I still don't understand why he did that, but in the end it didn't even matter. Oh well. And since this game is taking forever, I'll probably cut this, so see you in a sec. I ran into some problems with land when I decided to remove one plane and add one more forest, when I didn't have enough planes, when we ran the mono black MVP, well, can you really say MVP, but like black Planeswalkers thingy deck with a lot of control in it, and we never did draw our anointed possession. So when I kept on unbounding my creatures to try to snap his Planeswalkers, he just kept giving him -2, -1, and yeah. Then he brought the demon Planeswalker out, and it was basically over. And I don't have any white, and I have one white card in my hand. Great, thank you game. Oh well, things happens. I'm a bit salty at this point, but hey. Since I think I kept on losing at least 3 times in a row right now. No, maybe less. At least 2 times, and for stupid errors like that. Not even errors. And the duels took forever, so I really should have enough time to draw either anointed possession or something at some tokens in my battlefield. Since this is the main point of this deck, is to bring out the tokens. At least now I get all the colors to play my hand, so this is something, right? And Ajani never came out too, so whatever. Whatever, it's not like I'm running at 3 Planeswalkers in my deck and I expect them to be out when I need them. What should we do? There's no point me bringing out the priest, so let's just enchant a land and cycle it. Yeah, I believe you can have 7 cards in your hand, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't even matter. Great, we have the monument out. And since he kept 2 lands untapped, I didn't really want to play my priest. Yeah, that may be counterproductive, but again, when you run into that many control decks, at some point you just No, you just have to wait. He looked for wastes. Should we take a risk and play the monument? I believe we should. Because I don't believe there's anything to counterspell for 2 for artifacts. I know there's like general counterspell for 1 or 2, but your opponent may pay 1 mana. But we'll see how it goes. And in white there's a lot of cards to destroy artifacts and enchantment too, so we are not out of trouble yet. The only thing I'm troubled by is those wastes. Because there are a few cards that use wastes in the deck. And looks like he's playing Valor in our cross. A good thing is I have Reflector Mage. So let's annoy to position it. And see how it goes. Because now I'll be able to bring 2 tokens out. For 1 white mana I'll be able to Anointed Priest. For another 2 manas I'll be able to Reflector Mage if he brings something dangerous and big to the play. But this enchantment only works once. The thing is, if I Reflector Mage this, it will be waste. Yeah, it will be waste because it will make him summon 2 more Thopters out. And they have flying, so my Ajani may be sniped by them. But hey, look what I have. The guide, which will give my own creatures flight. So yeah, I believe we are still in good shape. The only problem here is that next turn he may do the same thing and will take 8 plus 5, 13 damage at least. We may. Will it happen? I have no idea. But if I haven't guide, it will not happen. That I'm sure of. So let's Priest into the guide and gain some HP. And if he does something like this, we'll be able to block these creatures. And if he snipes our guide or our priest, which in white I don't believe you can do. You can exile, of course, the enchantment, things like that, but you can not snipe. Like only 1 creature, I believe. You need power at least 4 or greater, I believe, for attacking. But we'll see how it goes. You can always enchant, so... what does it do? Ah, okay, that's actually a good combo here, right here. I didn't think about that, actually, but that's a combo deck, that's for sure. Like running this plus this, yes, it is a combo deck. So I think I would add some green in it. Ooh, that's gonna be 8. Nope, 14 damage. Haha, that's actually something. I'll take 14 damage in my face. And if he has a lot more of those cards, we'll be in trouble. But my creatures have vigilance, he's not. So he'll be able to block only 4 of my counters and sacrifice his own counters for it. And I will still be able to bring out the... But if I Reflector Mage it right now, I'm gonna put myself on the clock. Do I want to put myself on the clock? The answer is not quite, so let's play our Umbral Growth. I still have 1 green to play. Let's cycle it. Hope to get... I would hope to get something else, but that still works. And this has Flash. So I'm going to attack, he'll decide to block my counters, and then I'm going to flash my thing. That's perfect, right? Perfect plan. Hope it works. Because other than that, I'm probably dead next turn. And if he doesn't decide to block and I do that, I'll maybe able to deal to him 8 damage, of course, but that's about it. And you don't need all those Thopters out. So I might just block all my creatures. Come on, man. I know you want to. Come on, block them. Yeah, that's 2. That's 3, yes. Perfect. I can do that. I was waiting for that. You know, my creatures are +1/+1 now. Hello to my combo deck. Yep, surprise. This is why you play flashcards. It's to surprise your enemies. Like the counter spell, the quick spell in Yu-Gi-Oh, I believe. And if I didn't tell you, I am playing the Yu-Gi-Oh rings. You know, it's basically the Yu-Gi-Oh game with a lot fewer cards. With like your characters have special power, which sometimes are actually overpowered, like Marek. But then I'm not here to talk about it. And the main thing is, it's free. Well, it is a free to play, but again, it's like in Magic you need to do the quest, stuff like that. And you only have free monster emplacement and free trap and magic emplacement. Plus the extra deck, which you can have 5 cards, and the land too. You may put land. In most of the creatures, well, characters' powers have you already come in with the land tapped. Well, with land in play. I should check it out. I believe it came on Steam on 17, and I was playing it for quite a while. I believe I'm rank 17 or 18, something like that. So yeah. And there are way fewer cards on Yu-Gi-Oh! And at some point you will just run into the same thing over and over again. Do I want to put myself on the clock? Yes, because this is the clock to the death. Well, to the death of my opponent, of course. And I can attack with everything I've got. Except this one. The buffing dragon. And no, I can attack with giving a flight 1-2. Because it doesn't really matter. I can always unbound him, and I have one like him in my hand, so I'll still be able to give flight at the last moment. He is running blue and white, so I don't understand why he's not running the Drake. Like, he's already summoning the Flying Frogters, right? Oh well, maybe it's counterproductive or whatever. But for 4, a 2/3 with flash and flying, even by itself, it's already a good value for a card. Not great value, but good nonetheless. And if he returns all the cards in my hand, again, as I told you, it doesn't even matter. Since I have a Reflector Mage, he'll just return Reflector Mage in my hand, so he left. Alrighty. Well, good game, well played, I believe. And he does have Reflector Mage. Let's see who he targets. So we're able to deflect it. Well, graft. Or void. I don't know, what should we say? Void grafted. Yeah, that sounds fun. Nope, you cannot target my poor little flying giving creature. Too bad. See you in your next life, if you have one. And it should be over. Let's not attack this flying giving thing. And yeah. Alright! And he already left, so he knew that it was over. I do like to struggle for a while, and sometimes that struggle takes for 40 minutes, but come on. This is why we're here, to play some magic. With fewer cards, no infinite combos, not like the Thunderbolt for 1 red, but still magic. Thank you all for watching, hope you liked it. It was Roman. See you all next time. Bye bye.